So guys, I'm running some pay dirt today. It's a rainy day again for like, I don't know how many days in a row. Sick of it. Got some pay dirt in the mail. Figured I would try to run the 2 bags in here. My son's little gold buddy. I'll run one with this micro mat and see how it does. Maybe I'll test out the V mat or whatever. I've seen a couple other guys on there running it. Said that it works better than the micro mat. We'll see how that turns out. But yeah, I already got some of the dirt soaked in water. This is from Gold Hunter 77. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Give her a couple spoonfuls in here. Let me just drop some, damn it. Oh yeah, seeing gold already. Nice. I have pretty high confidence in this micro mat because I use it in my gold cube running beach sands, and it does a heck of a lot better than the mat that was in there originally. And it's a lot easier to clean out, much less cons. Yeah, so far this thing's pretty sweet. I've only used it 2 or 3 times, but definitely like it. So this is supposed to have 1 gram, or possibly a little more. Let's see how that turns out. Still pretty new to this whole video thing, so you have to forgive me for if there's any weirdness. Probably running it a little too fast, but that's all right. May fast forward some of this. Who wants to see her and watch this the whole time? It actually went by pretty quick though. Kill this thing. Random rock. Okay, I'll pan this out. I'm not gonna bore you with that and see how it is. See if I missed anything. All right, we got that done. Let's see if I can get this thing off here without. I got a few pieces in here actually. I'm surprised. It is some pretty small stuff, but looks like there's some beach gold in there. 4 or 5 pieces of probably 50 mesh. But yeah, so I mean, we'll see. Quite a bit of gold right up here on the top though. I don't really see much down there, but I mean, if there's a couple in the pan, I'm sure there is. I'll go ahead and clean it out and see what's in there. All right, now clean this out real quick and see what we caught. Try not to lose anything underneath here. There's a lot of gold in there. She's clean. There's like a little gap that I've noticed behind that. But, I mean, it's not a big deal because it holds it in there, but could have been like a 1/8 of an inch longer. All right, there is quite a bit in here. Holy moly. Just a quick little pull back. Quite a bit of garnets in here too. I let some come out of the pan when I was pinning it down, but there's quite a few. Holy moly. Yeah, that's a lot of gold. I will weigh it up, see what we got. Good stuff. All right, we're gonna try it again with the VMAT and see how it does compared to the micro. Might have to get the dirt set up on there. Don't know if I said it before, I'll say it again. Gold Hunter 77, thanks for the pay dirt. Appreciate it. Got a great deal on it. I'll talk more about how I got it, but I think he's fresh out and probably won't do it again for a while, so I'll leave that up to him. I already put some judge around the water that I'm using here. There was definitely some fine gold in there, assuming from his beach expeditions. But, let's see how she does. It's showing up quick, first spoon. I was gonna pause the video before because I can sit there and make people watch for the whole time, but it spawns pretty quickly. It's probably about a 1/2 cup to a cup material there. I didn't pay too much attention at first. Big chunk still there at the bottom. see how she cleans out. I'll pan out the tailing, see if there's anything in there. Dude, I'm not even gonna stop the video because I think I see some already. What in the world? There's like big chunks in here. Get some of this soft stuff off the top real quick. I was gonna stop the video, but you guys probably think I'm making it up if I showed the video off and showed these chunks of gold that are in here. I don't want to pan it down too far, I just want to get to the chunks there and show what we're in there. Yeah, if this loses stuff like that, wow. Because that's a nice little chunk right there. Yeah, I think I'll stick to the micro. And I know that I advocate a lot for Dream Mat, but this is exactly what I'm talking about. Dream Mat's cool as like an indicator mat, or maybe if you're running a real long run of it, but it definitely does not work very well in this Gold Buddy. At least not with the bigger gold. I didn't see a whole lot of small stuff, but I'll pan it down a little bit better and see, you know, what exactly is in there, but that's not cool. Alright, here's the losses, guys. There's probably, I don't know, 10 micros, and then, you know, these are some nice chunks to be coming off of there. That's crazy. I was not expecting that. But I mean, if it lost this much of the big gold, I expected to see a lot more of the micros. It did okay on the micro, but this is crazy. I can maybe see this piece because it's pretty round. You see it tumbling out, but all these other ones, that's pretty crazy. So let me get this out of the way, and then I'll clean out the mat and see how that goes. All right, so we can clean this thing out here. There again, just to hold it. This one's like a pain to get in and out because it's a lot tighter fit than the Dream Mat. Like a lot tighter fit. I can't get the slide out of there. I tried to make it tight so there wasn't any gaps, getting a bunch of material underneath of it, but do this without, there we go, flinging gold everywhere. I still see a couple pieces of this. All right. It's a good baiter. Like I said, I got rid of most of the, I mean, I didn't get rid of them, they're still in here. I'll pick the garnets out a little bit later because I don't really get garnets where I'm from, so those are pretty cool to me. Actually, I don't do much prospecting at all where I'm from now, besides a little bit of beach stuff, because they pretty much shut everything down here. Yeah. It's pretty good. I'll clean it all up, see how it goes.